We have all seen dry ice before. You throw it in water, watch it bubble, and create smoke for a Halloween decoration. Dry ice is actually frozen carbon dioxide. It is a molecule of one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms. In high concentrations, carbon dioxide has a piercing, sharp odor. You know this when you drink a soda just after pouring it in a glass. The reason why frozen carbon dioxide is called dry ice is that it bypasses the melting stage at normal atmospheric pressure. It sublimes directly from a solid to a gas at minus 78.5 degrees Celsius or minus 109.3 degrees Fahrenheit. If the pressure was increased to 5.2 Earth atmospheres or 5,200 millibars, frozen carbon dioxide or dry ice will melt into a liquid. But once the pressure is released and lowered to normal atmospheric pressure, the liquid either turns into gas or turns back into ice immediately. Let's move to the first experiment of the screaming dry ice by putting a hot spoon on dry ice. The spoon is much hotter than the dry ice. It's about 180 degree Fahrenheit difference. When you place the spoon against the dry ice, it accelerates the sublimation process much faster. The carbon dioxide gas is released faster at the same time you put pressure on the dry ice, causing vibrations, creating an audible high-pitched sound. This next experiment, I placed a cup of water with the dry ice in it in a cooler to accelerate the filling of the cooler of carbon dioxide. Remember to have sufficient ventilation in the house since carbon dioxide accumulates on the ground. Carbon dioxide is 1.5 times heavier than air. The bubbles are filled with carbon dioxide as the water is much hotter than the dry ice, thus causing the dry ice to sublime much faster. When I put an ignited lighter into the cooler, the carbon dioxide suffocated the flame and put it out. Fires will not burn in a carbon dioxide atmosphere with little to no oxygen. Oxygen is needed for a fire or a flame. In this next experiment, I removed the dry ice from the cooler. I placed this balloon filled with normal air, not helium, into the cooler. Watch it float to the top. The carbon dioxide is 1.5 times heavier than regular air in the air-filled balloon, so the balloon naturally floats to the top. I used the remainder carbon dioxide in this bucket to put out the flame in the candle. Since fire needs oxygen to burn, the heavy carbon dioxide replaces the oxygen inside the candle, suffocating the flame. In a previous video, I made a balloon self-inflate. How? Easy. I just put a few small pieces of dry ice into the balloon, and the sublimation of the dry ice makes the balloon expand due to the carbon dioxide gas taking up more space. Now I will put this 9-pound chunk of dry ice in the pond behind our house. The pond is a little over a meter or 4 feet deep, and the bubbling lasts nearly an hour.